Hi, gorgeous Lucky Bee. It's Denise here. And today we're talking about how to have a millionaire mindset. Now, this is obviously a topic that's very, very dear to my heart. And I think I might have some surprising tips and tricks for you on you developing a millionaire mindset this year. Why not? It's your time. You ready for the next step? All right, let's do it. Okay, so the best thing I've learned over the last couple of years is that anybody can be a millionaire. And it took me quite a few years to learn that myself, but it's absolutely true. Now, I remember in my 20s, I set a goal to be a millionaire by age 30. And at 28, 29, I was not on track at all. And I remember whining to this guy at the time, it was my boss, and saying, I really thought I'd be further along than I am right now. And he was like, don't worry, you've got time. So sometimes you set these arbitrary deadlines for yourself, but don't worry, it could happen quicker than you think. It only took another 5 years after that for me to achieve that milestone, whatever that means these days. It's still a cool milestone. This is something that's still really top of mind for me, and I think it can be for you as well. The first tip that I have is to give up the idea that millionaires have to be a certain way. I think before I was even close to it, I had this vision of myself that I would be a completely different person to be a millionaire. I would be thinner. I would definitely be way more disciplined. I would probably meditate every day. I would wear fancy clothes all of the time. I would always be well made up and wear lots of makeup and just generally live a very fancy life. So it was almost like I was denying myself being a millionaire because it was all things that I really at heart wasn't. I've never been someone who likes to wear fancy clothes. I very often go out without makeup on. I live a very casual kind of chillionaire lifestyle. But because I had those thoughts in my mind of who that person was, it was definitely a big barrier between me and her, because I almost felt like I had to completely shift into another dimension before I was allowed to be wealthy. And that's a really great tip for you to do, is to look at what preconceptions do you have around yourself being a millionaire. Do you think you have to completely change who you are, or how you dress, or even just who you are as a fundamental person? Do you feel like you have to become a better person before you deserve to be a millionaire? If you really examine that, you'll realize that you probably are holding yourself back because you're just not ever going to be that person. So the second step is to clear your story around millionaires. Maybe you have to give yourself forgiveness that you aren't perfect. Maybe you have to forgive other people in your life who have shown you a different path to success than you yourself want to do. Maybe you even have to clear stories around what the media and movies have shown you that millionaires do or be or behave. And I've realized that movies and society has shown us that very successful women are bitchy and manipulative and high fashion and kind of a bit evil. So I had to clear all that stuff before I gave myself permission to be rich, because I didn't want to be evil. I didn't want to be greedy. I didn't want to be all of those things. So it's really good to clear your story around that and allow yourself to be wealthy. The next thing is give yourself permission to be exactly who you are and be wealthy. Because a lot of women think they have to give up some of those things. They think, well, I'm very eco-conscious, and so I can't be wealthy because if I was wealthy, I would turn into this greedy person who hates the environment. Or you think, oh, well, I like wearing like flip-flops and shorts every day. I can't be wealthy because wealthy people are really fancy and not me. Or maybe you think you have to change your accent, or you have to change things about yourself. When you give yourself permission to be who you are and rich, it's incredibly powerful. You can be rich and environmentally friendly. You can be rich and generous. You can be rich and down to earth. You can be rich and happy. Whatever it is that you are now at your best self, you can be the same thing with money. And when I saw Oprah live recently, she said that money just enhances who you already are. So if you are somebody who is greedy and manipulative, you are going to continue to be that, whether you are rich or poor. And if you're someone who's nice and ethical and environmentally friendly, well, then rest assured that money is not going to change that. It's not going to ruin who you already are. It's just going to enhance that. Now, my last tip on developing a millionaire mindset is to tell yourself that you're on the path right now, and every day you're taking action towards that. It's okay if you're not there yet. It's okay if you feel like you're a couple of years away from that, or you're still not quite there. Take action and know that you are on the path. Know that you are on your way. You are on that journey. It's not like you're going to be here and then suddenly you're going to win the lottery. Some people think they will, but it's like two different things. But if you know that you're on the path, you're already that person. So there's nothing that you need to fundamentally change about yourself because you're on the path. And of course, take action in your business or your life to put yourself in that space of, no, I am a millionaire. How would millionaire Denise act? How would millionaire you act? What action would she take to be on this path and continue on this path? Because it really doesn't have to be more complicated than that. There aren't any secrets that you don't know about becoming a millionaire. It's kind of just you continuing to grow and change and learn and take action and go in that beautiful path that you're already on. So isn't that cool? You don't need to do anything different. You don't need to change who you are. You don't need to suddenly become a better person. You're already there. It's all good. And it could be that you do affirmations like, I am a millionaire, or whatever it is. But, I teach a very specific 5-step manifestation process, and you can use this for anything, whether it's, buying a new house or manifesting a soulmate or becoming a millionaire. You can use it in micro steps, or you think of it as a bigger picture thing. And if you go through my free manifesting course, you'll see what I mean, and you might see that you have been missing steps out of your manifesting process. So just go ahead and grab that at luckybitch.com/formula, and it will really give you some tips and tricks on how you can make those shifts and make sure you're not missing anything out on your manifesting process on your way to becoming a millionaire. It's your time. It's totally your time, and you're ready for the next step. Bye. Hey, gorgeous Lucky Bee, it's Denise again. Thanks for dropping by my blog today. I hope you got some really good tips. But if you need some extra help on how to manifest your first class life, I've just created a brand new free workshop all about how to break down manifesting into very, very practical actions that anyone can follow. In fact, I've got a very simple 5-step formula with a very special cheat sheet to help you take any dream off your dream board and into reality. So head over to luckybitch.com/formula to sign up now for this free video workshop. Stop wishing and start making your dreams real today. See you at luckybitch.com/formula.